Wait. No, you left me for dead! You left me for dead!
When you go and jump into the pool and you just stop right at the edge and the rest of your friends go in.
We were supposed to sing shanties on stream together.
They were gonna sing shanties.
We just witnessed a divorce on screen. Right
Oh god. That's all it took.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Astronomy Arcade. My name is Victoria, but you can call me Vicky, but today you can call me Kai because it's D&D and Space Night.
Space!
And we're already losing our fucking minds. So, you know, it's gonna be a good one. Yes, it is Tuesday, which means that here on Astronomy Arcade we play Dungeons & Dragons. Usually it's in space. On occasion it hasn't been. But right now it is. And I'm going to pass it over to our lovely Game Master Grant to get y'all up to speed on what's going on.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of D&D in Space. Last time on Spaceball Z, stuff happened with Dawnbreaker's engines. It ended up hurtling toward a planet far faster than it was intended to, and through quick thinking and plans, Kai managed to save the day and make sure that, you know, there was still a planet to arrive on. After a no instruments landing and rebooting the ship, everyone started to take stock and inventory as to what was happening. They found Rika, their not so pleasant Mirnan guest, unconscious in her room. And the thought occurred to multiple members of the party, what if this was sabotage? And we left off with Leaf, with the help of Kai and Eri, trying to fix the ship's computer and reboot Bessie, the AI that runs the ship, and Brick, I think, doing some crowd control with the NPCs.
Yep.
That's essentially where we left off. I'm gonna have everyone go around and introduce their characters and themselves, and we'll jump right back in.
Before I introduce myself, I do have to call out the sweet angel duck. Duck? Is it a duck?
It's a flamingo.
It's Jerry the flamingo.
A flamingo.
If you know,
the
you know.
way
If
you
you know,
guys,
you know.
the people streaming with me can't see this because they can't see their nameplates. You have it positioned in a way where it looks like it is sitting atop Brick's nameplate perfectly. Oh,
Amazing.
maybe you can see it.
Yeah,
We have stream open, unfortunately.
Nice. It's so good. It's so good.
I'll drop the Jerry lore in the music channel later.
Yeah, you
It's
could!
Sleep Token. It's Sleep Token.
Dang!
It's Sleep Token. It's
Spoilers!
Anyway.
I'm so sorry for anyone whose ears were just blown out. I've been messing with the audio this whole time and did not expect Mac to stream.
Oh shit, did that actually go through that time?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
I
it
don't know how.
peaked.
It's fine.
Weird.
It's okay. Wakes everybody up. But anyway, my name is Vicky. As in the intro, as I said, I play Kai. I am the heirloom human pilot and the captain of the Dawnbreaker. I am said captain who stopped it from going into a planet, basically by turning it off and back on again. I'm so good at my job, and yeah, I am paranoid as fuck right now because I'm afraid that one of our friends sabotaged their ship. So yay, Amanda.
Hi, I'm Amanda, but tonight I'll be playing Eri, the psionic warrior elf of the group. And usually I have a spooky entity friend attached to me, but he has been dismissed very rudely from my body, and I'm still trying to figure that one out. But right now, I am joining Kai in the paranoia ranks because lots of people in my past have been possessed and is starting to catch up, and what if it's happening to someone on the ship? Oh no! This is my best buddy, Brick.
I am Brick, best buddy to Eri and most everyone else on the horizon. The power armor wearing, hammer wielding tank of the group, and I'm feeling a little sus. I don't like it. Take it away, Lee.
And I'm Lee, streaming today from a potato. My dice bag has shrunk.
Aw.
My internet
bring the
connection is intermittent, and my scroll is imaginary.
Okay.
I am still going to hold it.
Yay, good.
So, I will be Leaf in the Wind today. I am a psionic adept, hacker elf, handler to Wonder the Space Weasel, and a growing menagerie of lovely space critters that I will not try to list off the top of my head. Companion to Bessie, the currently offline sentient AI subroutine. Occasional non-lethal sniper. Still somehow not a war criminal. Accomplished eco-terrorist. Beleaguered diplomat, ship's therapist, and budding improv comic. And if I've missed anything, you can blame the fact that my scroll is currently see-through.
All right, and I'm Grant, your DM, and I'll be everybody else that we play, including this little dinosaur. Anyway, so
You still have it.
It looks like the error
Ham?
internet error dinosaur.
That's what it's meant to.
yep. Anyway,
I 3D printed that for Grant. Anyway.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Yeah,
yes,
you did that.
it's been on my desk this entire time. Anyway, our story picks up probably right around noon after the landing and emergency and all of that. Leaf, with help, has been making progress getting Bessie back online. The ship's computer is still very much not on its feet. It's running the basics. You've got power, you've got life support. It kind of makes the doors work, but the security systems seem to be not working. But you're pretty sure within the next couple of hours you should be able to plug a thing in, hit a button, and Bessie should be back. Out of curiosity, what is everyone doing? What are all the characters up to at this moment?
I think Gary was left kind of just being close to Kai and like comforting Kai, but also feeding into the fear of what's going on.
Yeah. I think I've been hanging out with Leaf and Aerie mainly because Aerie wants to be around. And I think I'm feeling some type of way about a lot of people on the ship right now. Because in Kai's mind, we talked about this a little bit last week, but in Kai's mind, Rika trying to destroy the ship doesn't make sense, and it really seems like she wasn't the one to get possessed, at least from the way that we understand possession happen. So now Kai is confused that either they misunderstood the way that possession happens, and it could be anyone on the ship in that case, or someone else did something, and everyone else on the ship is somebody she trusts generally, but she knows that Leaf and Aerie couldn't have done anything. So I've been hanging out with you guys. I thought Brick had plans to round up some folks, or was that going to be later?
Yeah. First group is the Myrdans. And
Okay.
just make sure they're all together and explain the situation a little bit.
Question. Did we put Rika into the stasis pod?
I believe
Okay, right.
Yes.
Okay. I thought we put someone in there. Okay, cool.
Okay.
He's making a mess.
But Britt, you are absolutely
He's messing the bed
wrecking
up
the
so
bed,
hard.
Forrest
right?
is going off. But the side eye.
Are you proud of yourself, sir?
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Are you proud of yourself? Anyway.
He's like, let me be, dude. Anyway.
So yeah, he would have rallied. We ended last time rallying those guys up, and then Brick would also just would send a ping out to everyone else to meet back on the ship and to hold fast for a little bit, or at least to everyone that was on. Well, yeah.
On Dawnbreaker.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, besides, did we tell Carta to stay kind of away?
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
Aro? Okay.
Carta decided to be on her ship because it was
Oh, okay.
Yes.
close enough where you guys could help, but
Yeah.
far enough where she's not fully involved.
And
I would like to
she's got
meet-
Aro?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I would like to meet the Mirnans on Carter's ship as well.
Okay. Then I guess we will start there. You board Carta's ship, and the three who you traveled with are just kind of they're gathered around the stasis pod, and the moment you walk in, they all just turn to you, and the medic says, "Excuse me, why is our comrade in a stasis pod right now?"
Well, absolutely. Will explain. Potentially for their own well-being. We're not entirely sure of the situation. Does anyone come with me? Or is it me?
I think it's just you.
Yeah.
I think
Did
it
you
might
want
just be Brick.
us to come with
Unless-
you? I think
I don't necessarily need it.
I think you just went by yourself, yeah.
Okay, I can do that.
But you're transmissioning everything.
Oh yeah,
right?
it's all live.
Okay.
Yeah. We're basically streamers.
That sounds fake.
So, there was a little bit of a mishap on our ship on the way here. Your comrade was found unconscious. We are actively suspecting that somehow, some way, someone got tiddled with a little bit of zappies, you know what I'm saying?
So you're
And,
saying you suspect foul play,
Yeah.
right?
We don't believe anyone from our crew did anything, and my captain doesn't believe that your companion did anything nefarious of their own will.
Listen, I haven't personally run any scans on Rika recently, but I haven't seen any evidence leading up to now that there has been any compromise of her. I
will let you know our crew is also under some scrutiny, just to ensure all possibilities are seen.
the sniper, who's been kind of leaning up against one of the cages nearby, just glances over and says, "What do you need from us?"
Well, for now, do your duty. And if anyone other than myself, my other security officer, Ari, or the captain tries to board Carter's vessel, do not let them. I know Leaf is going to be dealing with Bessie for a while. And we haven't filled him in on everything yet.
Let me just turn around so you can stab me in the back too.
And probably Leaf too. He's probably fine.
Right.
But yeah, don't let anyone else on until we give you the go ahead. But
We'll keep an eye out. Don't you
We're-
worry.
just not entirely sure exactly what's going on. And assuming the worst.
They glance among themselves and then say, and then the medic says, All right. We will adjust plans accordingly. And I will speak with Carter and see what her preferences are for protecting the ship while she and the young Duke are aboard.
While I'm having this conversation, can I just get a vibe of the 4?
3. But yeah, go ahead and roll sense motive.
Steal your dice,
I mean, the
'cause my dice are in the
fourth
other
is-
room, I
Oh, you want me to go
forgot,
get it?
and it's-
Figuratively, the 4th is on ice right now.
This feels illegal.
You can't really get much of a vibe from Rika at the moment.
27.
They are all... At a base level, they are uncomfortable with what's going on. The medic seems downright disturbed by the idea. But after what they've seen recently, they are not about to disbelieve you. The only one out of them who seems to be the calmest right now is the soldier, who's just kind of sitting on a crate, weapon across their legs, just watching.
Now, if you believe it to be best to unfreeze your compatriot, we'll leave that to your discretion, but we ask to be notified before that's done.
Very well. We will keep Rika on ice for the time being. But I would request that she not be held in stasis too long.
That's our plan.
Very well. Alright, and they kind of have a huddle and start. They seem to be planning who takes what shift guarding. What does Brick do from there?
Go back to our ship.
Okay. Zen is still at the door, and he just nods at Brick and says, "Welcome back, big guy. Any word on what's going on?"
Not really. Not just yet.
Okay.
Can I
Yes.
get a read on Zen, please?
Sure, go ahead.
Can I get your dice?
You don't like me touching your dice?
No, he's using Aries dice.
You don't like me
and I
touching
don't
your
like
dice?
it.
Well, Aries dice is doing pretty damn
That
good.
feels
That's a
unlucky.
And
Right?
22. I've been rolling good on them. Maybe it's just me.
No.
22.
Maybe I'm
Out
just
of
less.
I'm gonna get your dice.
curiosity, what does Brick know at the moment? Because right now, I don't think Zen's even been fully filled in.
No, he is not.
So if Brick is trying to hide that, he
Fair.
will have to make a bluff check.
I mean, Brick is okay. Well, here's what I will do.
Well, because, yeah, anything that happened...
Brick isn't going. Sorry.
Sorry, I was just going to say, anything that happened while on the ship, only Brick and I know about, and then Ari joined us when we looked for Rika, I think.
Yeah. Brick would not do Zen the disservice of actively trying to lie to him, but he would make it very clear that there is something going on, and he cannot say what yet.
Okay. The read you get on Zen is that the mere idea of that concerns him,
Yep.
because that is very much his job to be in the middle of something like that. But you also get the sense that he trusts Brick enough to know that Brick wouldn't do that without reason. So he's a little wary right now, but after a moment he just says, All right. Fill me in when you can, okay?
Yeah. Do you remember everything that happened a couple of days you guys were traveling?
I mean, as much as anyone can remember day to day what happens, what am I supposed to remember specifically?
Just no lapses in time that you can recall. Did you take any naps? Notice anything weird from anyone else?
No lapses for me.
Can we hear this?
I mean, if Brick is still
I would have my
broadcasting,
clothes.
you can.
I would like to roll sense motive.
At least our the group of four private comms.
Core 4.
Core 4.
Yeah, Leaf, go ahead and roll.
That's the 21.
21?
Yeah.
He's, again, you pick up on the wariness, but he's not hiding anything. He doesn't remember any lapses personally. Brick, are we going to need to set up... Are we going to be needing to set up an interrogation setup of some kind? Are we going to need to go through the crew?
If we're on
sure.
comms, I'm going to very quietly. Well, I don't have to be quiet about it. We're in a different room. Brick, I don't want Zen involved in setting that up.
Currently, just a little discussion trying to get to the bottom of some things, but we need you to stand guard while Bessie's down. That's priority numero uno.
Well, I haven't left this door yet.
So, trust me, it's all good. Captain's in good hands. Don't have to worry. But, I will fill you in the second I can.
Okay. Zen nods, seems troubled, but says nothing else.
Question.
Yes.
Does Zen outrank me?
I'm pretty sure he's our boss.
Technically, as the away team security officer, he does.
But I think we've in the diplomatic way that I feel like I run the ship of like technically I'm the captain, but like I don't really like we don't pull rank in this. I think we're kind of all on the same plane.
Yeah.
Yes. If we're talking technicalities, yes, but
Like if endurance
as I've said before on stream regarding Ari and Brick's relationship to Zen in terms of rank, he doesn't enforce it. He doesn't pull rank. It's not his style.
Not like I would listen anyway. But, yeah.
And Brick goes in.
Okay.
Another thing of note, Brick would have taken his power armor
Okay.
and brought it aboard Endurance and not left it on Carter's ship anymore.
Dawnbreaker.
Okay. Where on Dawnbreaker do you leave it?
In the galley.
In the galley. Okay. All right. You leave it in the galley. A few members of the crew are in there. Kim and Satsi are currently sitting at one of the tables, sharing some tea. Cordum seems to be mixing up something at the space bar. Hez is currently standing in a corner, kind of keeping watch. And at the moment, you do not see Hana out of everybody. But you would know she took a pretty bad knock to the head. So she very well might be in the med bay.
Right.
Hey, Grant.
And Thaddeus is currently You hear just sounds in one of the cleaning closets.
If it turns out to have been Thaddeus,
I'll lose
Yeah.
my mind.
Absolutely diabolical.
Yeah. It could be anyone. That's the
terrible.
thing. I'm freaking out.
Yeah.
A quick question, Grant, about just a lore question of how this world works.
Mm-hmm.
Have we gotten any information as far as if like synthetics I mean, I know there's a bit different word for it, biodroids. Can they be possessed? Or is it like
You
I don't know how
haven't-
physiology works, you know?
Correct. You haven't seen any evidence that biodroids can be.
Okay.
However, seeing as they are based on computers and AI, they are vulnerable to being hacked.
But that's a different thing.
It is a different thing.
Okay. Just a thing for us to think about. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say about the most advanced biodroids that the team is aware of, one would be Selka, beta team lead, who's also a pilot, and the other would have been Dana.
Oh, I was gonna say Eris.
Eris is a bit of an older model, but still
Okay.
quite advanced.
Gotcha.
But Dana is, if there was any biodroid that could potentially be targeted by beings of psionic power, it might be her,
Okay.
but only because she was a prototype biodroid that could handle psionic power. But when it comes to whether or not they have minds like biological beings, not in the same sense. Their minds are very much different.
Interesting.
Are you in the ship now?
Yep.
So, like, what are we gonna do about this?
Is this after Brick like walks into the computer core
Yeah,
of
did
our
you
room
join
he's
us?
probably never been in?
Yeah.
Okay. Core 4 just sitting on the two. Me and Ari are sitting on the floor and just like handing Leaf tiny. I don't even know what you need to use for working on a computer, but scalpel, tweezers. You know. You know the vibe. And Kai's like staring 1,000 yards away as her mind's
Scalpel.
just turning.
Forceps.
Hex screw.
Aries muttering under their breath also, but like holding Kai's hand or something.
Yeah.
Like,
Holy hand grenade.
Okay, then you have to pass
The heck did you just hand me?
No, it's
I don't like this.
me neither.
Brick, you're here.
Yeah.
Hi.
Question, Grant.
Yes.
Who would have had legitimate access to this room other than me and Kai?
Legitimate access?
Yes, who wouldn't have needed to disable the security features to actually sabotage the room? Or to sabotage the computer?
I think the only other person who would have a legitimate reason to access that room is Hana.
No, but not a reason. Security
She-
clearance. Who have we
Oh,
given security
because
clearance to? Because I imagine, like,
Like
Hana-
who-
Engineer would need to be
Yeah.
able to access it.
Yeah, it's who would have an access code.
But, like, my thing is, I'm trying to think, like, do we have a kind of, obviously, core 4, the way that we do things, everybody, like, the 4 of us have access to everything on the ship. So it's a blanket, you get access to every door. I feel like if there's any other people on our ship that also get that access, it's Satsi and Zen. Right? And maybe Kim, now that she's been piloting. But I don't know how individual we make those things.
I say Leaf would not have given him access to the server room
Okay.
because there is no reason a pilot needs access to that. And putting more exceptions into the last ditch defenses around Bessie is not something Leaf would voluntarily do.
Okay.
Yeah, the big question is, could Zen have come in here without actually having to to sabotage the electric grid on the floor?
He's the security officer.
So I assume yes.
Yeah. Satsi would
Okay.
be more complicated because we don't know if we would have given her access, but as a security officer, just like Brick and Airy, he can get into everything.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
Okay.
I don't. This is not table talk anymore. This is Kai. There is a chance that we're blowing all of this out of proportion, and I have to go check with Hana when she's feeling better about what the hell happened. But at the same time, how do we? I'm getting really paranoid with things. How do we even know that we can
Okay.
trust Hana? She fucked with the engines, and it was fine, and then it wasn't fine, and there is no one I can clear on this ship. Like, I don't even know if I can clear myself if it's a possession thing.
Well,
Yeah.
let's get Bessie back up and running and see what we can get from the logs. That'll give us somewhere to start. Grant, do the doors maintain their own access logs?
I think they would have been sent.
Real life me would set them all up to maintain individual access logs for every single door and entry point, because real me is paranoid about data loss. But real me is also not the one who actually designed the ship.
Quarren would have listened to Leaf if Leaf had requests. And since we all know that Kyle and Leaf share a lot in common, if Leaf would have asked for that, Quarren would have implemented it.
I feel like for that one he would have, just like,
Okay.
because Leaf knows better than to trust centralized compute,
Okay.
given how he ended up on this mission.
Okay. Then they do.
Okay. I am going to hand Rick and Airy the handheld computer and ask them to go pull logs from all of the doors and see if they can get records of like who was where, or at least when the doors opened and closed, so that I can compare them against the logs that Bessie has later once we get Bessie back up and running. So that we can figure out where any gaps in Bessie's memory are.
Okay.
Before Ari and Brick get up to go do that, Ari would just turn to Kai and be like, I know it seems like we're being paranoid, but we don't want to mess around with this stuff.
Yep.
So.
I know, and the paranoia is not a complaint against you guys. Obviously, I appreciate you taking it seriously. It's I don't know if I'm able to read myself anymore.
It's not paranoia when an eldritch being from another universe is actually out to get you.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay,
There's that.
speaking of that,
And
how confident are we in the tattoo thing? Like,
Well.
it seems like obviously this stuff's weird, but like,
Judging by the records that we got from Wadsworth, people without a tattoo can still be possessed, but they don't seem to be people without a tattoo can still get possessed. Right? None of what was their name? None of Keith's
the him
exes.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
the
None of the Playboy himbos
the pilot
exes.
the pilot who has a bunch of X's.
Yeah, that one. Like none of them had tattoos, at least not in the records we saw, right?
I mean, it wasn't pointed out. I don't know if but it's the kind of thing where like the reason we were checking for tattoos was because there seemed to be some sort of ritual that like the three rings were doing, where it was like if you had the three rings
Right.
tattoo for some fucking reason, that means you can be possessed. But like we just kind of assumed that, but maybe it's just coincidence because Rima, like we said, Rima for sure doesn't have a three rings tattoo, and again, unless she got it after we dated, pretty sure she doesn't have a tattoo. Period.
I suspect it's a triangle square. I suspect it's a square rectangle problem. I think we have to assume everyone with the tattoo is suspected could be possessed, except you, Ari. Right? Ari does have 3 tattoos under their eyes, right?
No, they just have.
Or am I thinking? Or is it a different tattoo?
It's different.
They're triangles, but they are associated with 3-ring activity
Gotcha.
that he knows of. He's not quite sure if it was a tattoo or if it's like
Gotcha.
something else. But
Like, I think we have to assume everyone with the tattoo is suspect and could be possessed at any moment. But I don't think not having a tattoo necessarily makes people
Immune.
immune.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
I don't.
because, like,
Yeah.
it could just be like a brand thing. Because I mean, I technically came from there too, and I don't have the 3-ring thing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't know. I was also a special case, so don't know.
Yes.
If BB hasn't already appeared, there's a puff of smoke and BB appears around Kai's shoulder.
I feel like BB's been here for a while. If BB knows that I'm stressed, I did force BB onto Carda's ship for the like transfer thing, but I'm assuming they're back.
Yes.
I just
Oh, baby, have you noticed anything weird?
BB can't talk.
I have an important question, Grant.
Yes.
Does BB speak at least one language?
Let me put it this way. There have been multiple instances where BB seems to understand you better than you realize.
BB seems to understand
many
me better than
instances.
I understand myself. So
So when you ask that question, BB locks eyes with you, Leaf,
Mm-hmm.
and you're pretty sure you see a shrug. and then wraps themselves around Kai's shoulders again.
Hey, Grant.
Yes.
BB's clearly intelligent, right?
Yes.
Can I use psionic tongues and try and talk to BB?
Yes.
It is, and I haven't used it in like years of playtime.
oh my
The
god.
last time I used it was the last time we encountered aliens that didn't already have a way to translate themselves to our language,
Oh boy.
Okay.
which was when the Endurance ship got invaded by space pirates.
Oh man, that was a long
And
time.
I used it once
Okay.
to threaten somebody.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to say yes. Yes, you can.
I would like to use psionic tongues, and
Talk to my cat.
I'd talk to Kai's cat.
Okay.
Let me pull up the flavor text, I guess,
Cool.
to make sure. Definitely, if they are capable of speaking a language, I will be able to understand them.
Okay.
Ari, while you do that, Ari, you can't clock if somebody's been possessed, can you? With like psionics?
I think I can.
Just detect
What
psionics
is
do that? 'Cause that's
the
all you
what
kinda
power?
As far as you
power is
are
it?
aware, Detect Psionics will reveal. It typically has revealed entities so far.
I don't know if it's something that you can do after the fact. I don't even know. That's the thing. I've been on the ship for fucking 3 days, and not the whole time the ship couldn't have been sabotaged, but like it is easy to set something up to trigger when someone is not in the engine room. I'm just I don't like suspecting everybody that I trust on the ship.
Fair.
But
So,
you gonna talk to my cat?
yes, although the flavor text is kind of important for this.
Okay.
That there's a few catches. It doesn't enable you to speak to a creature that doesn't speak.
Baby doesn't speak.
Right. They have to be able to actually speak. It's not a telepathic thing. And they also can't be immune to mind affecting powers because it is basically psychic translation.
Then for one of those reasons, unspecified, the power doesn't quite go off the way you expect it to.
Okay.
So, for whatever reason, you're not able to communicate directly with BB. Although
Okay.
after you attempt, BB does look around and kind of tilt their head at you,
Well, I tried.
and then goes back to snuggling Kai.
I wanted to know what a cat's voice sounded like. Or you could have at least described it to us. Anyway, we're gonna do our thing.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
What was that?
You guys heard that? That was my foot on the floor.
It was sounded like a
That's
speaker.
funny. So you guys are gonna go interrogate.
Gather evidence.
Check the door logs.
Yeah.
Oh, check the door.
There
lock.
is.
Okay.
Should I go check on Hana?
Yeah.
Maybe not alone.
Three of us can make a pit stop.
Do
Okay.
we think it's that bad?
Well, I mean, like, if she was the one messing with the ship and is the only one who can get in here, I don't know.
Look, all of us are gonna have trust issues after this. It's fine.
I already have those, and I worked really hard to get rid of them, and now they're back! Okay, let's go look at the door logs!
I said the way I look at it, if Kai, if you're doubting yourself, being around people who are definitely not compromised is a surefire way to, or is at least our best bet for you to stop doubting yourself. Because the one thing we can't have as a captain that's second guessing their choices in a crisis.
I mean,
And at least this way, if something else goes wrong, we know it wasn't you.
Okay.
I mean, how long does it take to look at door logs? Like, I can go with you if you want, if you don't mind the extra work.
Yeah, fuck it, I can do it all. I'm fine
We're
with that.
gonna make Rick roll computer use checks.
I can
Oh,
help
you
too.
wanna- I can go. I can do it.
No,
I
no,
can
no, no,
help
no.
too.
This is perfect. We should do this.
No, I can help too. I just wasn't given a little mini computer.
What do I have? Yes. Oh, that's terrible. Let me
It
look.
was my mistake handing it to Brick.
No, it's funny. I think
You're
Mine. I'm not much better, but
I can just.
How is your intelligence that low?
Aries are not very smart.
You're a psionic.
Well,
You move shit with your mind.
yeah, but I mean, it wasn't my choice. He doesn't know what he's doing.
You move shit with your mind.
I'm
I
asking it really nicely.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can just hang out with Leaf for a little bit while you guys do the door lock thing, and then we can go check on Hana. That's fine.
Okay. So Brick and Airy, you go gather the logs from the doors. Leaf, are you going to walk them through this?
Yes, in detail. And I'm going to leave them with instructions written down.
Cool.
Okay.
Alright, so where are the logs
So-
supposed to be?
With
If
my
you pay
best
attention to
attempt at a
Brick's-
hand-drawn diagram.
Leaf gave us very instructions. Did
I
you not?
spaced out and after like the first couple words.
Watch me do it, okay? Okay. Ari actually pays very close attention to the details of this paper.
You may roll a computer use check with advantage.
Cool.
And because of all of the other factors, it's a lower DC than it was.
Cool. 16.
You are able to gather the logs. It takes a little bit of time and a couple of false starts, but you managed to gather
Hits
the logs.
computer. It's not working.
The door shuts on me at one point. Ah, shit.
Sorry, that was open and closed door. I didn't hit
It's-
the wrong thing.
It's fine.
Okay.
Okay. You return with the logs.
I go.
While they're gone, there is something I want to say to Kai. I just look at Kai, I'm like, Kai, you weren't possessed. Like, if it was something like what happened with Rima, I'd be able to see that on you.
I know but that's the thing. Whatever's happening with Rima is more permanent. Like, clearly, I know Aries is supposed to be an edge case, and Ekin said that he's an edge case, but, like, clearly there's different ways that these things operate.
Yeah, all of the possessed people back on that planet, we just blew to. Well, I guess we didn't blow up the planet, but like all of them lit up like freaking beacons.
But, like,
Yeah.
what if it was days ago? Like, I don't know. I've also been on the weird meds. I don't know.
Okay, I haven't tried those meds, and I'm starting to think maybe I should, just to know what we're dealing with. But I don't think they work like that. I think you're good.
Okay.
And then I go back to working on computer things until I get back.
Okay. Brick and Airy return with the logs you requested.
I
what do you-
slammed down a sheet of paper. if we're I don't know.
You fucking printed all of them?
Yeah,
What?
we need it. I'm sure it's helpful.
I love it. No, I'm assuming it's a data pad.
Yeah.
That gives me a great idea for the next version of our door locks.
Oh boy.
Oh no, punch card door logs.
Stop.
Okay.
Alarms going off.
Yeah, exactly. Access denied. Wrong punch card.
Access denied. Okay.
There's just a blank sheet of paper and a hole punch next to the door.
That's actually awesome.
Enter your access code. Click,
A
click,
hole
click,
punch.
click, click, click.
A hole punch and a little pinprick to sign with your blood.
Oh god.
Oh no. Aries gonna keep forgetting if they did it or not, and there's gonna be like way more than he actually. He's gonna like, oh shoot, I think I forgot to do the
Why
thing.
did you
Click.
access the door 4 times in the span of a minute?
I did. I just wanted to make sure.
Leaf, do you go through the logs?
Or
Or
yes.
are you focused? Okay.
I think
I
we
will go
all...
th-
Can we all go through the logs? There's probably a
Yeah,
lot.
we can
Yeah.
group effort.
Okay. Leaf, roll a computer use check to sift through them efficiently.
Did you roll?
Yes, I did. I'm trying to find
Your stat.
my.
It's high.
I'm trying to find my character sheet.
I'm sorry, I keep dropping them. It's not my fault.
He drops his dice, which are like literal metal die, and it's filled to the core. I'm pretty sure, and it's
That's an
18
18.
going off.
18?
They're really good.
An 18? You find... What you find that is unusual is that there seem to be no logs from this morning for the engine room stores. And after Kim walked in for her shift on the bridge, there seem to be no logs after that.
For the bridge.
Correct.
What?
And there are absolutely no logs whatsoever for the computer core.
Are there
Last few
logs?
days.
How
Looking at the other logs.
how early was the engine room log lost? Like from the time when like everything went to shit.
The last log was from the middle of the night. And Kai would remember this. It correlates roughly to when the log entry for the adjustment to the... No, that was the day before. right?
Yeah.
No.
Well,
It's the last log roughly correlates to when Hana did the adjustments to the engines the night before.
okay.
Like the last one that is in the system.
Correct.
Was when I told Hana to mess with it, basically. I said, go ahead.
Correct.
Okay. And like,
And there's just no logs after that.
okay. And
Correct.
then for the bridge, Kim was in there.
From that time, are there any logs showing that Zen,
Sen was with me.
like, yeah, are there any logs showing where Zen was during the time when the other logs stopped?
The only log you see is for Kai's door. Shortly, a few minutes after she herself left.
And it's Zen leaving.
Correct.
So there's no record from any other door of Zen entering.
As far as you can tell.
Okay. What about Kim?
It looks like she just went to the bridge.
What about Rika?
The only logs showing Rika are her door.
Is there any record of Rika leaving the room?
No.
Is there a record of Rika leaving the room
Is there? Wait.
when we took Rika out of the room?
No, the
No.
it was the ship was down.
Right, because the ship was down.
There's.
Is there?
I will say this,
Did anyone
There is a.
enter her room?
There is a record of a door page.
What is that?
And a record of the door being opened.
Bell or what? What's
But
it?
not who.
It's a door
Yep.
page.
What's a door page? Yeah.
A doorbell?
Oh,
Okay.
a ding dong.
I didn't know we had those.
What time was that?
We don't use them, we usually just knock.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
What
His-
time was that, Grant?
It was relatively early in the morning, and if you corroborate it with Kai, it's a little while after she and Rika had that talk.
Who was not in their rooms at that time,
Sen
according to the box?
and Kim and
I feel like we're playing clip.
That's and
We
Satsi.
are.
Satsi
And
was.
Satsi.
Kai remembers Satsi was out making breakfast.
yeah. Kim was in the bridge. Sen was not in his room. Sen was, and I went to look for him, and then he was having a conversation with Hana. But he hadn't been in his
Grant?
room that whole morning.
And I'm going to preface this with I love you dearly. But where was Thaddeus during all of this?
Thaddeus left his room first thing in the morning. There are records of him going to the cryo bay for about half an hour. Then there's a record of him going to the laundry closet for about 5 minutes, and then the cleaning closet for about 10 minutes, and then records of him going down into the cargo bay for about an hour. And there's a record of him like entering T0DD's office space for a little bit.
Gutsy.
For about 20 minutes. You could check with T0DD what that was about. Or
Well, actually, no,
if you
we
want
can't
to.
right now.
Yeah.
No, you can't
There's
right now.
real clean.
And then there's records of him returning to the crew deck and visiting some of the rooms that were unoccupied.
Well, Kai, I found one person we can trust.
Yeah.
So, clarifying question for me. Rika's room.
Yes.
Is that ding dong and door open? Is that when I went to go get her?
No.
Or is that before that?
This is well before that.
That was before if I'm understanding this correctly, it was between the time that we had the heated conversation and when the ship went haywire.
And that happened early in the morning,
Yes.
and everyone was out of their rooms at that time.
No. Nobody was out of their room at that time. I was alone on the bridge. I ran into Rika. I asked Bessie, and everyone else was sleeping still, except Zen. He was out and about. I'm pretty sure.
And there's
think-
no records of anyone else's door logs that correlate with the time that Rika opened hers.
The only door logs that are before that are Kai's and Kim's right before, shortly before she's logged entering the bridge. And Zen.
Can we go talk to Rika?
We could.
I'd like to be there for that, and I would like to see what Bessie has to say first, if that's an option.
Yeah.
Fair.
I also want to talk to Hana, because I just... maybe we're blowing this all out of
Let's-
proportion, and it's
Let's go do
fine.
it.
And if that ends up being the case, then that's great. Well,
It would
But
be
how do
fucking
we even-
fantastic. I would love it. Then there's just the mystery of Rika getting her shit kicked in.
The problem is, how do we prove it?
I don't
There
like
were
the
no
look
signs
you
of a
just gave
physical
me when I
struggle,
said
right?
That, Grant.
There were...
I saw that.
Huh?
I don't like the look you gave me when I said that, Grant. I saw that. I'd like to roll an insight check on the DM.
Yeah, right.
constant.
Kyle,
Yeah,
there
rolls
were...
a D1.
Kyle, there were signs of her. That was an interesting noise. There was she had wounds on her body, but not like she took a time. The thing is, it's the kind of wounds where if she just did the same thing that Hana did and wasn't prepared for the instant jump thing that happened, then she might have just hit the wall and knocked out. And
This
all of
is genuinely me not remembering, and also Leaf not having been there for this. But were there any signs of a head injury?
I thought there wasn't.
There
No.
Specifically wasn't.
That's the thing. That's why it's all weird, is because her head was fine.
She was probably taken out and then got those injuries, or those injuries are defensive wounds.
And she was unconscious.
Does
And now she's in stasis, which means that all of her biological processes are frozen, which means we can get a toxicology sample after she comes out of stasis. And it should still be fresh.
Can we get it now? I was gonna ask Carta if her stasis pods have readings. They should, right? They keep a thing alive.
They would have life support readings, but not necessarily down to reading the chemistry of what's in their bloodstream.
What's going
I only know of 3 ways that someone on this ship could render someone unconscious without leaving any head wounds. One is choking them out. One is
Which would leave
some
a wound.
kind of
That would, you bruise
poison or
on your
tranquilizer.
neck.
Right.
And
Poison or tranquilizer,
She's not dead.
which we have a lot of different ways
have-
of doing. Yeah, but
Yeah.
we have weaver worms on the ship, so so check for bite marks, I guess, or
Yeah.
I mean,
And Artie's
we have
been...
a lot of we have a lot of aerosolized tranquilizers on this ship.
Hold on.
Or psionics.
I think we
Yeah.
all just had the same idea.
Did we?
Maybe.
I didn't.
I'm
I definitely
I'm
didn't.
just gonna put money out there. I'm gonna call it now in front of everybody and pray that I'm wrong. That she just happened to get bit by a weaver worm and that Hana fucked up the engine. I'm calling it right
That's-
now. Putting money down on
Yeah.
it. That's all that happened. And we're fucking overreacting.
Yeah, that's
And
definitely a
it's-
possibility.
That would be
My thought
epic.
is that I didn't tell you guys about this. I forgot. I had a conversation with Bessie briefly the other day, and she does not like Rika either. Shocker. And she told Artie that she gave Artie an order to do that I modified to do a Class A diagnostic on anyone who tampered with her, with Bessie. And I was like, make sure he checks with me first. And I'm wondering if that directive was changed, but changed in a Bessie way to neutralize them until you can talk to Kai or something, you know?
Someone should go ask Artie.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not great.
Let's go to, I'm assuming Hana's also there, so.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep working to get Bessie back.
Okay. Does somebody want to stay with Leaf? Split up 2 and 2.
Yeah, we can.
I don't
While
know,
you're
maybe-
out, can you
You
check
so
and
say
see
no.
where the menagerie got to? I really hope they're all in
There,
the
no,
room.
I was re-listening to the episode last week, and Brick shoved all of the animals onto Carta's ship. That is canonical, and they are all back, so they're fine. Which is that canonical, Grant?
Just because I find the image hilarious, yes.
So
know
that
it's
means that the Weaver Worm idea is impossible. I'm just putting that out there. That's why I'm asking. You can
Yeah.
retcon if you need to, but it seems as though he's standing by this.
I mean, it's totally possible that the Weaver bit him previously, or bit her previously. That's
I guess so.
It happens pretty quickly.
yeah, but it also
no.
lasts a while.
To be
Yeah.
fair, things started going wrong well after.
Yeah. Well, after
Yeah,
they were
but nobody
moved, yeah.
saw Rick. Yeah, nobody saw Rika
After I fought with her.
everything went. Yeah, like after everything started going wrong, and all of the animals got moved off of the ship well after that point.
Yeah,
so it
that's
could
right.
still be the Weaver Worm.
Yeah. Okay.
Also,
Let's go.
Artie has a supply of Weaver Worm venom.
Yeah, that's why we're going to talk to Artie.
Yep.
Okay.
I want to hear Artie.
Okay, let's go.
You want to
I
go,
wouldn't.
Artie?
Okay.
I can stay then.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Kai and Brick head over to the med bay. The moment you walk in, you hear, "Now, Artie, I am not using the stuff. Put it back." And then you hear Artie say,
But it works so well, and it'll speed it up so much more. Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Buddy, we gotta get you a class about consent. That's not how you do go about it, bud.
Yeah. Also,
I haven't put it on yet. She
don't
hasn't agreed.
give that to her for a second.
Very well.
How
Artie
you
goes and
feeling, Hana?
places the jar on the shelf. Splitting headache, but I'm fine.
I realize you have a splitting headache, and I don't really want to add more to your brain, function right now, because I get it. But, yeah. How likely is what happened just a random... And again, it's totally fine. I know you were experimenting with stuff, and it's fine if this is the case. But how likely do you think it is that what happened was an accident from what you were working on?
I mean, if there was a computer control glitch that sent the system spiraling, that could have done it.
Our
There's
system
also a
doesn't glitch, though. Bessie doesn't glitch.
There's a first time for every computer,
Right.
regardless of how advanced it is.
Let's ask you this then. Bessie was taken offline.
Oh, she was?
Yeah.
Or at
Leaf's
least is.
working on bringing her back up. We don't know when
They-
she was taken offline either.
Logs to the server room are gone.
Wait, we do know when she was taken offline.
When was the last time anybody talked to Bessie?
We know, and yeah, no, we do know. I talked to her as everything was going to shit. She did not go offline until I reset the ship.
Oh, well then nix that because that's incorrect.
But why wouldn't she come back? We're on comms. The Leaf, she's supposed to restart with the ship, right?
I mean, as soon as the ship's computer comes back on, Bessie should be the first thing that runs after after the power on self check.
So something happened to prevent that from happening. And I don't know if it was a failsafe system thing of like, I was jumping the ship with a fucking, antimatter engine. So like, maybe it was just a Bessie trying to protect herself. I don't know, but...
So
Anyway.
Resending a little bit of that because
Hey, Grant?
it was incorrect.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Mac.
Okay, I couldn't tell if Kyle was trying to say something and it was frozen or.
Oh, no.
No, they said you can go.
I don't. Kyle's words like barely came through, and I wasn't sure if he was going and stuttering or.
Sorry.
Anyway. No, you're good.
logs to the server room, gone. Just those. So it's a little weird in your expert opinion. Is that possible?
I mean, for my part, I haven't been to the server room in weeks.
Yeah.
Don't have a lot of reasons to go in there. Unless there's something wrong, at which point Leaf is normally around and I let Leaf take care of Bessie. That's just how it works. It's possible that the system wiped out some of the local memory. I'm sure a power surge could do something like that. But it's not guaranteed.
Clarifying, Grant, really quick. Was it that the logs were erased in some like they were missing, or that no one walked through the door? So we can't tell if it's missing or just no one went in the room.
With Leaf's 18, you can't tell the difference.
Okay. So it could have just been that nobody entered, which tracks for all the rooms that we don't have data on. Because there's no one missing from the record that we know entered a room and wasn't recorded. That's what makes this hard.
Yeah. And with what you were doing with the engine, any way to finagle with that from the helm?
Oh, absolutely there would be. You have a full... You have a full, engineering console up in the bridge if you need it. I'm sure that's what is used for diagnostics all day.
Hey, Grant, this is
Yes.
something I never thought about.
Yes.
The door was stuck, mostly closed, on the bridge, so I couldn't get in.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a really weird thing to have happened? Like, is that... I've been on a lot of starships.
Kai would know that a lot of starship door failsafes are failsafe closed in order to maintain atmosphere. If something goes wrong, they are designed to shut. But it's not inconceivable that something went a little wrong and that the door didn't fully close. You may make a knowledge technology check to determine how likely it might have been on Dawnbreaker.
You can continue asking questions.
Yeah.
Rick.
So like you could have everything that you did, you could have done from the bridge.
I mean, very possibly. some of the rerouting I did was a little more manual, especially with the thermal systems. I
Yeah,
did need
totally. Yep, those thermal systems. Yep.
to
Yes.
plug one thing into other thing. That is the part that I needed to do in the engine room.
Yep.
No, you're
So
Great.
that part you couldn't do from the bridge, but power management, yes, you could absolutely do. You could absolutely mess with power management from the bridge if you need to.
So could this have been done by someone just cranking that up a little bit from the bridge, you think?
I mean, absolutely, it could. Yes.
Fuck.
That was a 16, by the way.
With the 16 Kai, and all of your personal experience with starships of many makes and varieties at this point, it's a little weird that would happen on a brand new ship that hasn't even been in operation for more than a year. It's you would have expected that on the Hawthorne.
Yeah.
That's something that's probably happened once or twice in your recollection on the Hawthorne. A door just got jammed shut or open or part way at one point, and that's just because they got old and something failed. Dawnbreaker is less than 6 months old. This is practically a brand new starship. Some of its parts are experimental,
But not a door.
the doors are not. The doors are tried and true technology.
Fuck. Okay.
And also technically part of the life support system, which means they're over-engineered to hell and back.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Just covering bases. Artie, darling.
Yes, Captain.
Remember when Bessie gave you a directive to protect herself if anyone tried to erase her or tamper with her that was not, one of us. And I believe she told you to do a Class A diagnostic on them, and then I told her, maybe don't do that. Ask me first. Did she update that directive?
Yes, that directive was updated. It was rescinded and replaced with a immediately restrain and somehow incapacitate through any means necessary.
Did you do that?
Negative. Especially deactivated. Do I have to go find someone?
Hold on. Are you sure you didn't do that?
As far as I'm aware, there are no memory blanks that I can see. All of my memory checks are coming back normal.
Okay.
It's not like that time when I couldn't remember Carter's name.
Okay.
How many vials of
Weaverworm venom.
knockout stuff you got? And is that how many you're supposed to have?
Artie turns to look at their supply cabinet, seems to count for a moment, then turns back and says,
All of my supplies appear to be normal. I'm not missing anything.
Okay.
Fuck. Right.
Ari,
Yeah. What's
remember
up?
when you got bit by a weaverworm?
Yes.
Did it leave a mark?
Yes.
Okay. Can you do
It's
me
still
a,
there.
Can you do me a quick favor?
Yeah.
Can you go visit your girlfriend ship? Can you go visit Garda's ship? And
Not if you're gonna.
sorry. I need a little bit of levity. I'm losing my fucking mind.
What, is she not your friend?
She is my
And
friend.
she's a girl.
Is she
We
not
need
a
to get into
girl?
this right now.
She's a girl.
There's lingo. Anyways,
There's lingo.
there's like certain like levels of that. Like she could be a girl and a friend, and that's cool.
We're
And
not
then
in
there's
Hawaii.
girlfriend,
Where's the
and then-
limbo?
We'll go. What do you need, Captain?
Anyway, Sorry, I didn't mean to start the fucking chucklefucks over here.
I love crashing out.
It's great.
We are the chuckle fucks.
Can you either give her a call or run over to her ship and just take a little peek, a little sneaky peek in the stasis pod and check, like, don't take her out. I'm assuming you can see the person that's in the stasis pod, right?
You can see their face in the stasis pod.
Hey, Brick.
Yeah.
When you found the weaver worms and put them on Carter's ship,
They
where were they?
Naked.
DM.
The menagerie was where the menagerie was supposed to be.
Were they still in their cages?
They were? Do the weaver worms have a history of getting out?
Yes.
They do.
Have they ever voluntarily gone back into their cages without us noticing?
Not that you've ever seen. They don't like being in their cages.
Why was Ricka passed out?
Because Leaf would be remembering that everybody who's been possessed, when they stopped being possessed, like most of them passed out. Right?
Okay.
Am I misremembering that? Oh, no, it's that we knocked them out to make them not be possessed anymore. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most
Cause and effect backwards.
Yeah.
At least in the prequel kids, most of them came to after the effect went away.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's okay. So it
Okay.
seems like we should thank you, Artie. Appreciate.
Of course. Let me know if you need anything else. I have more cream if you need it.
Not right now.
No,
I
no,
think
not yet, buddy.
Kai is feeling some pretty bad pain at this point because I haven't taken any regen serum and I also don't want to take any more of that stuff. But I'm not. I don't want
Does Kai say this?
that I have in pain. No.
Yeah.
You've met me and her.
Or even like a mention of not wanting to use the cream.
Yeah, I say no. I don't want to use the fucking serum, but
And you would hear over your comms, Kai, I have regen serum with me.
okay.
I brought it back to the ship for you.
Well, fuck. You could have told me earlier. It fucking hurts. Okay.
Well, I'm
let's-
telling you.
Regrouping. Unless Brick has more things to ask.
Nope.
Okay. You regroup.
So not going to Carter's?
Before you
For
do.
internet connection.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Yeah. Okay. Team up in the in the computer bay. Or whatever. Okay. So y'all can, tell me differently. I feel like there are two options of what happens. Three options, I suppose. Option one, we're freaking out about all of this and there's no reason to because something weird went wrong with the ship and that, like, everything just fucking, it was all just chance. And we're just losing our minds over nothing. The counterpoint to that is, why would Ricka be passed out and unresponsive without any sort of head wound if that was the case? Because the only way that that would be explained is if she got knocked out in the chaos. And there's no evidence of that. Number two is that Ricka actually, I mean, okay, so the only option that would make sense if Ricka also got bit by one of the weaver worms, right? And then everybody's fine and no one's possessed and everything's okay and we can trust everybody and everything's fine. And the only way that we can prove that is when we get Bessie online again and checking Ricka for wounds, which means that we have to take her out of stasis. which we're gonna do soon anyway, because I don't feel comfortable leaving somebody in stasis without their knowledge anyway. The other option, if it was sabotage, it really fucking looks like Kim, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, am I wrong? You could tell me if I'm wrong.
I mean, I think our three, given the lack of damage,
It could be Zen too, but he didn't have. Well, I don't fucking know where he was.
it could be Zen, it could be Kim, it could be Rika. Any of them could have done it.
Yes.
Once
we four. Someone got on the ship.
it's happened before.
In warp and space.
I don't know.
I mean,
I
maybe.
don't know. I
Grant,
feel like you guys could do something like that.
in my knowledge of the ship's systems and how our technology works, is there any possible way that this could have happened from a bunny chewing through something?
That would be nuts.
I swear to
I
fucking
hope
God.
You've solved my puzzle.
I swear.
I'll shoot myself.
It
No, I
is
won't.
possible.
It's okay. It's possible.
It's highly unlikely due to redundancies in the system, but it
Okay.
is possible.
It was
They
the
would've had
bunny
to.
in the library with the candlestick.
What is that from? Oh.
Amazing.
I just needed to ask.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Maybe we just need to wait for Bessie then, and then also
Okay.
see if Rika was bitten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How long? Leaf, what's your ETA on Bessie?
Hey Grant, what's my ETA on Bessie?
Pretty soon.
Okay.
You've at this point, Leaf, you've narrowed it down to a couple of things. You're in the process of ruling one out. You're thinking within the next half hour.
How long would it take me to boot one of Bessie's backups on the portable computer?
No, just get her up and running. It's okay. We've got time.
It would take about the same amount of time.
Okay.
Yeah. Just
Then I
focus
will
on
just
her.
complete what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's like, oh, that's only 5 minutes, then well, okay. Fine.
We have a little one-on-one with Kim.
Do we want to now, or do we want to see what Bessie says first?
Maybe we should see what Bessie says first so we don't spread any more fear.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't really
Yeah.
want my ship, like, all distrusting each other if all of this ends up being nothing. I already distrust fucking everyone, apparently.
Fair.
Just-
It's not just you.
What?
What?
Oh, you said it's
I
not
said
just me.
it's not just you.
I just don't. That's not a way to run a
Look,
crew.
it's not you distrusting your own teammates. It's the fact that unfortunately they can be not your teammates.
But then what if
Without much
what if we
say.
find out that they are all of our teammates all the time and it wasn't Rika?
We deal with that if it comes to it.
Okay.
I don't know, but there's no use worrying about every possibility now. We don't know everything yet.
That's fair. Okay. Kai takes a seat on the floor and she will take the Region Serum from you and apply that, switch her bandages and stuff. I've gotten used to it, doing it myself at this point.
Okay.
While I wait. I don't know if you guys are up to anything while we wait for Bessie.
Grant, have I seen Kim in person since we got back?
No.
I don't think
Probably not. No, you've been in the computer core.
Brick has.
Yeah.
Rick
I
has.
did.
All right. Let the next 30 minutes pass. And Leaf, you are at the point where you can hit a button and Bessie will be back online. I assume you do so.
After
and
one
you-
last scan, just to make sure that there's no like obvious signs of tampering or something that's going to detonate when I turn this back on.
Not that you can tell.
Okay.
You hit the button, and the computer core around you whirs up all at once. And after a few moments, you hear in the computer core, "Greetings, crew. It would appear I was offline. Please, update me on the situation. Are we currently experiencing an emergency?"
Not at this moment.
Well,
We're not in imminent danger, as far as we know.
That is good to know. Attempting security reboot. You should notice all security systems are reactivating.
any problems?
I'm detecting some of the security systems are not fully functional. The security grid in the computer core seems to be deactivated.
Okay.
I point a camera at the smoking ruin that is its connection to the wall.
That makes sense.
Okay. So,
What led to this? I seem to have a lack of record for the last 24 hours.
what? What do you... You don't remember talking to me?
The last time I believe we spoke, you were asking for information on the whereabouts of a guest on board the ship, Rika.
Okay.
Hey Grant,
Yes.
I'd like to check the backups that I pulled.
How often do you back up Bessie?
You weren't on board, so I don't know if that's going to change.
I was going to say, Bessie has a write-only drive because, again, Leaf learns from his mistakes, and we all remember how Leaf got here.
Yeah.
So Bessie has live to the minute updates that can't be erased short of accessing the hard drive not through that computer.
Okay.
It is a audit log essentially of everything that Bessie does because Leaf is fucking paranoid after someone tried to erase his brain.
Fair.
Roll another computer use check.
Ouch.
Heard that. No.
Oh.
So.
No, what was it? I didn't see.
It was a 1.
Oh.
Fuck.
It looks like there was just a glitch in the system. And for whatever reason, Bessie stopped recording. The recording's active now. Leaf can conclude whatever he would like from that.
That seems. What would we conclude from that? That's concerning. When do those logs seem to cut out?
It seems to be a full 24 hours.
Is that in line when with? Oh my god, I can't talk. Hannah Hannah first did the experiment number 1.
No. That was...
Oh, okay.
It's earlier.
Yeah.
It would have started earlier than that.
Yeah. Fuck. So,
All right.
so Bessie is inconclusive. Thank you, darling. You're very appreciated. I'm glad you're back online.
I will begin running system diagnostics to ensure the ship is
Please.
back up and ready to go.
Thank you.
See if you can catch anything we missed.
I will
Uh,
I will maintain a cautious watch for such.
and then I also send a side message through my, brain connection to Bessie to check on our special project,
Okay.
just in case.
It's acknowledged, and a few moments later, you receive note that the special project seems to be safe.
Well, none of us heard that, so I guess we can't ask about it.
Yep.
Cool. I'm concerned for so many reasons. Okay, so that means
So we got nothing.
so we're checking Kim and Rika and Zen. I don't know.
Yes.
Kim, Rika, Zen.
There was psionic residue on some of the computer, on some of the server bays. Rika has psionic powers. Zen and Kim do not. Right, Grant?
Yeah, but the beings.
But if they were
As far as
possessed,
you're aware.
that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
So
Who do we start with?
if
I-
we're worried that Zen was possessed and not a traitor, but just possessed, then we can still trust Zen with the information about what's happening. So maybe we should talk to Zen. And just not share anything that we wouldn't want getting out if he gets be possessed.
I just don't. Sure. Okay.
At least the basic rundown of why we need to keep things close to the chest. I don't think we necessarily lose anything by telling him what's going on at this point.
He's just okay. Fuck. I just feel like he's been.
What?
There's just a couple things that he's done recently that.
Like what?
I mean, he let 4 Mirnan that we don't know onto the ship when we know that everyone can be fucking possessed without checking them at all. And I realize that he's not one to let people die unnecessarily, but like, that just didn't feel like him.
Hey, if you're skeptical, we could go a little harder
I don't know.
before we trust him with things.
What do you mean?
Hey, Grant,
Yes.
remind me, because I feel like we would know the answer to this, and I just have forgotten because it's been forever. Does Satsi have a truth-telling ability?
She has heightened telepathic capabilities. That just seem to be a thing that she can do. It doesn't seem to be linked to any specific power. That could be used for determining truth or fiction. It would be very much. It'd be very much
Vibes-based?
vibes-based.
Because one option we have is to just bring everybody to the Tracken settlement where we'll be surrounded by paladins, and ask them to essentially scan us.
I mean, I want
There's
this.
got to be somebody there who can guarantee truth telling.
I know, but I want this fucking solved before we possibly invite. I don't know.
Should we ask them?
Okay. We can see if they're okay with it, and if they're not, we deal with it here, and if they are,
And if we take them, well, if we decide to go there, we can still keep it secret. We don't have to tell everybody they're being scanned.
We could ask them
Yeah.
to just check everybody on the way in.
Yeah.
Okay, we can do that. I do want to check Rika for bites, and we should take her out of stasis. If you guys think you guys have spent more time around them, if you guys trust the Mirnans enough to keep an eye on her, she's gonna fucking kill me. She's gonna try. I think. She's gonna be pissed.
she won't succeed.
Thanks.
I might be able to talk her down.
I just we should take her out of stasis
We should.
for many reasons, but also I want to check her now
Yep.
for bites
Hey,
or
so-
syringe. I mean, I guess we wouldn't see a syringe. No, we didn't. I got vaccines the other day. You got a little blood, right? Still. I don't know. We gotta check her.
We should ask her for permission first, and then do a tox screen.
Yeah, but if we can see vampire bites from a fucking weaver worm on her neck, then we're good. You know.
Oh yes.
So let's
Yep.
check her for that
Hey.
first.
We can ask her teammate to give her a little once over.
Yeah, the med. Yeah.
And let me be entirely clear, I do not trust those fucking minions as far as I can throw them, but I trust their intentions. I don't think that aligns with ours. But I know they're gonna do what they feel like they need to do, which sometimes aligns with us.
Okay.
Okay. Then I suppose all of you leave Dawnbreaker and head to the landing pad right next door.
Is Zen still outside?
He is still watching the entrance to the ship. He hasn't moved.
Okay, the security systems are back on, right?
Yes.
Zen, you can go back in. Bessie's back up.
All right.
I would like to look at Zen very closely. Are there any signs of tampering with Zen?
Detect psionics is picking up nothing.
Okay.
Zen does turn to Kai and say, "All right. I'll head back in. Is there anything I should be aware of?"
Not right now.
Okay.
It's not a bluff, it's just me not
Yeah.
wanting to say anything.
Yeah, no, Zen would pick up on that instantly and just nod. Leaf, I assume you're also focusing empathy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He is deeply worried right now. But you do sense a little bit of hurt that Kai just pushed him away like that.
I don't want to.
And he just nods to the rest of you and says, "All right, I will be keeping an eye on things here. Let me know if you need anything." And turns around and heads back to the your deck.
Okay, Curtis ship.
You head to the bay where Carter's ship is. One of the Mirnan. Which one is it? It's the. Hang on, words. Where'd they go? It's.
While you find them, hi Seg, how you doing? Sig's tuning in from Guatemala. That's cool as shit.
Ooh, fun
That's
times.
rad, dude. Hell yeah.
Ooh.
It's Janique, the team's sniper. They're just kind of pacing back and forth around the ship. They glance over at you and seem to take count and reach up to something on their collar and speak into it. And then they raise their voice so the rest of you can hear them and say, "Yeah, the others have been alerted that you're here. Anything specific I should be keeping an eye out for?"
No. We're gonna, question for you, actually.
for
You were part of the fighting force on that other planet. Sardam, right? Sardam. Was that the first time you saw the people get possessed like that?
First time I've ever seen or heard of it.
Okay. Is he telling the truth?
I think we all want to know the answer to that.
You may roll sense motive on that if you would like.
I'm just gonna wait for Brick to
25.
roll it.
Yeah, he's better.
21.
Yeah.
What
And
did Brick
21
get?
from Leaf.
25.
Okay, cool.
Brick and Leaf both believe them.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. And okay, thank you. Just a heads up. We are gonna take your Rika. We're gonna take Rika out of stasis. Apologies that we had to do that. It's just we found her knocked out, and you've seen people get possessed. I was worried, because somebody sabotaged my ship, I think, or we had a catastrophic failure on a less than 6-month-old ship, which is both are extremely concerning to me. But we're taking her out now. Don't let her kill one of us. Don't. She's gonna be really mad. I don't know. I don't know who's in charge on this team, but
Honestly,
Is it her?
that's gonna be Abrel at the moment.
okay.
It normally would be Rika.
Okay. I'll let Abril know.
Oh.
Yeah,
that's
you
kind
do
of what I
this.
thought. I can kind of clock a overconfident.
I feel like we do that.
Yeah.
She won't kill us because I won't let her.
Yeah, she's not getting fucking.
I know. But I think it'd be easier if her team talked her down from that. Or just
I don't know
generally.
if I.
Huh?
What?
May I make a suggestion?
Uh-huh.
Sorry, Brick, you wanted to say something?
What? No.
Yes, if I may make a suggestion, perhaps it would be best if Rika's Rika was unconscious when they went into stasis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, she was.
Perhaps it would be best if Rika's brought out of stasis by their own people. And also if she's surrounded by her own people when she wakes up.
Yeah. They're
That
inside.
said-
The other two are inside.
But they
I
are.
would, if it would be possible, and I prefer we do this with all of your consent, but perhaps we could do a talk screen. We don't know why Rika was unconscious.
I think if we tell her that, I think she will submit to a talk screen.
but we do have a variety of venomous
We also-
creatures on our ship, and that would rule out some of the options.
We also should probably fucking talk to her, whether we see something on her or not, because if she says, and then a crazy fucking worm crawled into my room and I fought it off, but it bit me, then I think we're good. You know? Anyway, we have to talk to her.
Yeah.
Definitely talk to Umbrell about the sample. You'll be able to convince her if anyone can.
I would suggest waiting to ask Rika herself, except that the sample will be more meaningful if it's taken before whatever it is wears off.
She should.
If indeed there is something.
Let's see how quickly she's expected to wake up once we take her out.
Yeah.
Okay. You venture onto Carta's ship. Both of the other Mirnan are in the cargo bay waiting. Carta is also waiting next to the door to her room, presumably with Aro on the other side. And she's standing there. She has her sidearm on her belt, just in case. And the medic just looks up at you guys and says, "We're taking her out? Is that the plan?"
Yes.
The medic is our bell.
Yes.
If you think that's best.
Considering the fact that you are investigating something, and our comrade is implicated, might be best if you're able to speak to her.
I would very much prefer that, Captain.
Yes, I want her awake. The only reason we put her in is because I was afraid she was actually possessed. We should find out pretty fucking quick on wake up if that's the case.
This is the first time I'm actually anywhere near her, right? Are there any signs of psionic,
She is psionic.
residue on Rika that aren't hers?
Roll a psycraft check for me.
I need to start using different dice.
Can Ari check too?
Yeah, I got you. Oops, that's the wrong die.
Harry would have to actually use detect psionics, I think, but yes.
I don't think I have that mode.
I thought you did.
I could have sworn you did.
I don't think I do. I'm pretty sure I don't. I just have detect, like the. No, I don't.
Oh,
No,
damn.
you're in feats and traits.
However, that is a 31.
Yeah, no, you got it. No, I don't have it. I'm for fighting, not for smart things.
Same.
Rika herself, even in stasis, has a psionic aura. You would expect that from a psionic user of any stripe, typically. There also seems to be some interference from the technology being used to keep her in stasis. But there is something faint and inconclusive
Okay.
that even on a 31 you are having a very hard time.
Can I
figuring
tell
out
that there's
exactly what it
interference?
is. You can tell that there's interference.
Okay. Then I will try again when there is not interference.
Okay. All right. Abrel, the medic, walks over to the stasis pod and taps the controls a couple of times. You hear a seal hiss.
Point of note.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something too.
Wordlessly, I'm assuming, Brick and Ari both just walk to either side of Kai.
Oh,
Unless you're doing something else.
Ari was actually gonna go towards where
Carta.
Carta and Aro are, kind of
Yeah.
in front of there.
That's fine.
Okay. Ari and Brick take up positions as you hear the sound of the pod's power system shutting down. The door opens, and at least for the moment, Rika still seems to be asleep. And Abrel glances at you guys and says, "How important is it that you get a sample?"
Not until she wakes up. I want check her right now for bites. any sort of syringe injections.
Abrel starts checking her over.
Brick will also still standing next to Kai, but just be looking.
You may make a spot check.
I mean, I'm looking too, yeah.
Is the interference gone?
The interference is gone.
I would like to try and figure out what the inconclusive thing was now that there's not interference blocking me.
Roll me another Psycraft check, please.
We're going to use a different die because fuck that one.
You got a 31. Anyway, I'm leaving the spot check up to Brick because I didn't roll high enough, so.
27.
The injuries are consistent with tumbling. They are to extremities, shoulders, arms, legs. From what you can see, Abrel is pulling up sleeves and pant legs and just, checking fairly thoroughly to try and see what they can find.
But no head wound. Like, no
head wound.
No bump.
Sense!
You are correct.
What?
How can you tumble and not hit your head?
That's the
Skillfully.
thing.
Okay.
It's falling with style.
Okay, maybe a slight abrasion on her head. I will say that. But nothing to explain getting knocked out.
Okay.
Because that would
Apparently the interference was helping.
Oh no.
That's a 25.
Damn.
Can I give...
you can't
Oh, wait,
you
no,
can't
that's
sense
not
it.
the thing. Damn it, I can't do that.
Okay.
After a few moments, Abrel finishes checking her over and says, There aren't any bite marks or injection sites that I can see. Once she's awake, if she's willing, I will do a more thorough examination, but from what I can see right now, cursory, nothing that jumps out at me.
Okay. How long do you think... I realize that the brain is tough. How long do you think it'll be till she gets up?
I could administer a stimulant that might speed things up.
Okay. I turn to the others. Can we group huddle really quick?
Sure.
Okay. Leaf, do your weird thing. Your cone of silence.
I guide everyone to a corner and then burn some power points to shield us.
Thanks.
And have everybody turn away so that our eyes, so people can't lip read.
Yeah. Okay. Look. I just. I'm not against the idea of going to the Enclave. We have to get there sooner or later. I feel bad bringing them someone, but I've thought about it more, and I suppose in theory, anyone can be possessed at any fucking time, which is great if that's the thing. It's either we're at the options of it's either anyone can be possessed at any time, and so it doesn't matter if we go to the Enclave with somebody who's been possessed or not before, because any one of us could be possessed at any time. Or we're blowing all of this out of proportion. Nobody got possessed, and either that means there's a traitor on our ship, which is a whole other issue, or there's which the Enclave, they'll be able to fucking deal with that. Or it was just an accident, and all of this has been for nothing, which is, we should just go to the fucking Enclave. So, do we go, and we leave I don't know if the guards are gonna like staying here if Aro's going with us. But
I think we owe it to the Trakens to ask them what they want us to do before we bring a bunch of strangers to their Enclave.
I didn't want to bring a bunch of strangers to their Enclave. That's the thing. I wanted to bring our crew so we could get them clocked and basically leave the Mirnans here with Rima. Not Carta and Aro. We would take them. But the other 4, leave them with Rika. I said Rima. Leave them with Rika, and then we get a tox report later from them when she wakes up. Because I don't like doing things without people's awareness.
Right.
What do you guys think? You could say no to this.
I don't know that we're necessarily going to have that as a viable option. I think if we ask them to stay behind, they might just follow us at a distance, and we might have to deal with it later.
Okay,
And I would rather know where they are.
that's fair.
Yeah.
I would rather, if there is the option to have more allies, rather than make new enemies. Unless there's a good reason, in which case, by all means, let's make all of the enemies, as long as we're sure it's the right ones. Or, reasonably confident. But so far, aside from Rika, who's been a ginormous pain in the ass,
No.
they have done nothing but help.
Kai realizes in that moment that she also hasn't, and when you say help, Rika's attempt at helping was giving me information to look up about Carta, and I never got to do that. Just another fucking thing on the to-do list. I fucking forgot about that. Okay. So what's the game plan? I need someone else to lay it out.
I think. Oh, sorry, Rick. I keep interrupting you.
We've got a little bit of time. I think it's worth hearing Rika's side of things, because something happened.
Mm-hmm.
She answered the door for someone, and if she doesn't know shit, then she doesn't know shit. I think your plan's great.
I think going with what Rick said, I think we start with the assumption that Rika was in her room and was assaulted on our ship. Because even if that turns out not to be true, that is still going to be the best option for us in terms of getting information.
Okay.
We can at least start things we can start things off with at least the premise that we believe her.
Then I do want her to wake up soon.
Yes.
So if
And
a
I think
stimulant
while
helps,
we wait, maybe we. Yes.
Drugs always help
Yes,
me.
agreed.
drugs are
As long as they have one that won't make her more violent, because we do not need that.
Yeah.
I've got some of those.
I am painfully aware of that fact, Britt. Thank you for reminding me at this entirely unstressful moment.
I think Kai technically still has one.
Sorry.
Kai does still have one.
They're fun.
I haven't tried it yet.
Please tell me you're not using them recreationally.
I never thought about that.
You can lie if you have to.
I've only used them once.
To my knowledge, it has only been the one time. So,
I haven't used them at all.
Really
yet.
sucked after it.
yep, I did.
Okay, so now that you've made a decision, are you gonna go back to the other mutants?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I am talking to the medic. If you are comfortable with it, I think using that stimulant you mentioned to wake her up sooner rather than later, I think is going to be the safest thing for all of us. Considering we also don't know if somebody framed her. So,
Or attacked her.
Or attacked her, yeah. And we should know that very fast.
Very well. Give me just one moment. The medic opens up a case that they carry with them everywhere, and seems to measure out an amount of some sort of liquid substance, and insert it into an injector of some kind. No needle whatsoever. And then leans over to Rika, places it up next to her neck, and presses a button. You see
You get one of those.
After a moment, you see the liquid seem to drain away. Although, if you want to make a spot check, you can determine what actually happens to it.
Absolutely.
Bluetooth needles?
Yeah, what?
What did Leaf get?
Like a 7.
Okay. It just seems to drain away. And a moment later, Aberel steps back, and you all see Rika take a deep breath. And then her eyes flutter open. She glances around at all of you, and then says, "What am I doing back on this? Oh, my head." And leans forward and kind of just cradles her head in her hands for a moment. And then glances up at Kai.
Hey.
What the blazes happened?
A lot. But I need to know what happened to you. Mainly, who came to your room? And what do you remember after that?
It's gonna be the last thing. There's a brief moment where Rika seems to be actively racking her brain. And then she says, "I remember our conversation. I gathered food. I went back to the quarters. I was about to sit down and eat when I heard someone page the door. The last thing I remember is getting up and walking to answer it.
You don't remember?
I don't remember who was on the other side." And on that note, as that information sinks in for the party, I think that's where we will leave it for the week.
God. Fucking. I love you so much, first of all. Fuck you, Grant.
I deserve it.
That's so good. I'm so awful. We're gonna have to wait a week.
Fuck. We already had to wait a week. Oh my god. Anyway. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Fuck.
Remember, don't answer a door page if you have a plate full of food this weekend. 'Cause you might not remember what happened.
Oh, God.
That's gonna be a lot of people this weekend.
Yep.
Yep.
Don't answer the door. Okay.
Don't answer the
during
doorbell.
Turkey Day.
And also, just in general, if somebody asks you, "Hey, can you just let me in? Hey, and what do you mean I can't come? Oh, come on, just let me come in." Vampire. Go watch the series. Vampire.
Nope.
Or if someone
Especially if
asks
they're
you for your name, say
singing.
no. They
Yeah.
might steal it.
Exactly. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining us for D&D in Space tonight. Oh man, Anil, I'm stressed. Shout out to Sig, who's the only person who chatted today, but that's okay. Everybody's away for Thanksgiving, it's fine. But thanks for being here, Sig, and thanks to all the other folks who are here. If you just popped in to watch and didn't feel like chit-chatting, appreciate you. And shout out to everybody catching the VOD. Shout out to Grant's little dinosaur. As far as the rest of the week
Represents the
goes,
status of my internet connection.
yeah. As far as the rest of the week goes, I have fully forgotten until just this moment that I am streaming tomorrow. I promise this. So I will be doing that. I'm gonna do a gaming stream tomorrow. I'm probably just gonna fuck around with City Skylines because it's pretty fun. I don't know. I'll do something. But that'll be at 9 a.m. tomorrow. And then we're taking off for the rest of the week because it's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody! And then I'll be back on Monday with a regular week next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Yeah, shout out to Kyle, Mac, and Amanda for being the best people in the world to play D&D with. Shout out to Kyle's internet for fucking staying alive.
Hell yeah, dude.
I was worried.
I'm amazed.
Yeah. And shout out to our lovely Game Master Grant for weaving such an incredible story. Stressing us all the fuck out. Let me do the links. Discord.
Also, if Steve Harrington dies on Thursday, we riot.
What?
Just dropping that.
What?
What?
No one knows.
What the
Stranger
fuck
Things.
just
Oops.
happened?
Okay, never mind then. Stranger Things, the final season drops on Thanksgiving, and so
If Steve Harrington dies, I'll riot with you. I'm
okay,
pretty
thank you.
behind, but I do love him.
Spoilers, hun.
No, everybody's
He's
like,
not
someone's gonna
dead
die.
yet.
We all know someone's gonna die. Like, no, it's been made so clear someone's gonna die. We don't know who. Anyway,
All of them.
Yeah.
Wait,
probably.
somebody's gonna die?
Probably.
Anyway, those are the important links. You
Yep.
got them. I guess that's it.
Yep.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Fuck.